Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe's so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we find. Coastal Airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars, it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal Airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Palms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe's so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we find. Coastal Airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars, it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal Airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long.
What's going on, everyone? Can you hear me? That is the question. Can you hear me? Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and if you're new to the channel, you want to know what we're about. It's really three things. Do it right, learn something, have fun. We are in the beautiful, magnificent, old school MD-83 today. We are starting a 3-day trip in a hockey charter, flying those New York Rangers over to, we got Dulles this week, Midway, which is going to be fun, and then haven't been with Midway in a minute, and then we've got back home. So pretty quick. We should be out of here. Let's see, how many days is it? We should be wrapping it up on the 5th. So, by the way, thank you, Sean, for the paperwork. Sean is our charter ops and our cargo ops guy, and he does all of our paperwork for us and everything else that we need. Let's see who's checking in the channel. Let me know if you can hear me 5x5. Sean, what's up? Pops is in the house. Hello. Ja, he says, take me high. I can listen to that song over and over again. That's a really cool song. He says, wait, there was no flight 26? No, there is, actually. I owe you members 2. You will see in, I will get those videos out. I've recorded them. I didn't do them live, so I will, I recorded them. They're recorded, ready to go. I'll just got to upload them, and you'll have them this week. How's that? So you guys can catch up. Tyler, how are you? Mr. Tyler's getting ready to go back to school on his last semester, which is good. Hello, Pops, how are you? And Thibs, what's going on? Says, what's up, man? I'm going to fly with you. I'll be in a Delta 73. Yeah, come on and fly, my friend. And if anybody wants to, they could fly as well. Good company to have, right? Number 2. So we're on doubleheader, round 2. Here we go. Before we start, I do have to talk to you about something here. Because this is a 1980s aircraft, I was actually looking in the market from some new sneakers. And I saw like a 1980s Velcro pair. You know what I'm talking about? The problem is they're a ripoff. And that is your dad joke of the night. That's a pretty good one. You guys, that's a pretty good one. That deserves a like right now. You guys are like, what do you mean it's a ripoff? It's Velcro. Ah! Pretty funny. I just told that to my wife and my son. I had them, what do you mean it's a ripoff? How much were they? And I'm like, it's ripoff. I have no idea. Oh, they hate me. All right, enough of that. Let's get going. We're going to go, got Cliff on board here. Let's get Cliff rolling. He's back from vacation as well. So got old Cliff and Rooney. Let's see what, I got to get him going. Let's see. Audio test. That's not going to work. We have to go audio test to there and there. Maybe there. Let's see. Oops,
Audio
sorry.
test complete.
Yeah. Headset audio device. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's try.
Audio test complete.
All right, we're good. Let's do this thing. Are the comments flying in yet? Seriously? Pops, seriously? Oh, shoot. Yep. In Washington said they got a little bit of snow earlier. I was shocked. Yeah, actually, I looked at the FICON NOTAMs, and they are FICON 333 on one of those runways. We'll take a look at that when we get to cruise, but gotta be careful. Let's not use that one. The rest are 5.5s, which is good, except for that 3.3. So we'll have to be careful. All right, Cliff, let's get it going. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right, let me see something. I got to make sure the microphone is set up right. Remember, this morning was an absolute joke, so I want to make sure that we can get this thing rocking and rolling here. Yeah, let's get started is the right call, but let me see if I could maybe change the speaker to that. And let's try this. Let's get started. Let's get started. What's he doing? Cancel checklist. I got nothing. All right, Cliff might be out for this flight. We'll see. He's not doing anything. Let's start him again and see if if I can't get him to work. And if not, we'll just keep Cliff out for this flight. How's that? No skin off my back. Giles says, what is a FICON 333? Yeah, hang on. Let's get started. Let's get started. Okay. Let's get started. Let's get started. Nothing. One more time. Let's get started. All right. Well.
Audio test complete. Audio test complete.
Okay, you guys hear that, right? You heard the audio test. I hear him in my this, so it should work. Let's get started. We're going to have to throw him out. I think we're going to throw him out. I'll try one more thing. Maybe he doesn't like it. No. Okay. Let's get started. Let's get started. Nope. All right, guys, we're throwing Cliff off today. It's going to be our flight. We've got it. I'm not going to sit here and mess with it. Forget it. Open the window and yell. I should. Just checking in, Magic Crew member. You need us in the back. I'm a pilot in the standby. Yeah, you know what? I'll throw you in the jump seat. How's that? We can use you. Let's do this. All right, guys. No Cliff today, so it's just going to be us. Let's go ahead and get this going. I like to rock and roll here down in the FMC first. We've got an MD-83, JT-8s, 219s. Iraq is complete. We have 26 of December to January 23. And then position initialization, we're going to go ahead and click Kilo HPN. It's a very fast flight. HPN right there. We're going to go ahead and go reference airport. We're going to go to last position. We'll dump it right there over the top. We'll click our route. And I am using Beyond ATC, so I don't see... We're going to kind of mix and match. We're going to use Beyond ATC until, I'm on VATSIM, but until VATSIM comes on, we're going to just do Beyond ATC. This is such a fast flight. We're not going to have it catered. It's quick. We'll have it catered before they board. They can just grab a, lunch bag or something like that or whatever. Brown sack, and they're good to go. All right, let's go get our clearance from the controller. We're going to call for clearance here. I already got the ATIS 133.8. We're looking at clearance 127.25. So we're going to go 127.25. 127.250. Flip it over. Let's give him a call. Westchester clearance, Riptide 5800, looking for IFR over to Dulles.
I missed the call sign for that last clearance request. Say again, call sign.
I mean, Riptide 5800.
Riptide 5800, Westchester clearance. Cleared to Washington Dulles. Radar vectors park, then as filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 5165.
Go ahead.
Cleared to Washington Dulles. Radar vectors park, then is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 5165. Riptide 5800.
5165 on Squawk.
Riptide 5800, read back correct. Contact ground 121.825 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.825 when ready for pushback or engine start.
5165.
Riptide 5800.
5165 in the box. And then we're going to go ahead and do a couple things. We got a good route. Just like that's him, they asked for the call sign. Shush. Yeah, it's nuts. It is crazy, that's for sure. All right, let's drop in here and let's get this going. We've got co-route, which we're going to do. It's a pretty fast flight, Park 6, so what we're going to do is click into this. We're going to go departures. It's the HPN 3 departure, or excuse me, the HPN 8. We're going to go ahead and runway 34 out of here today. And we're going to do the 8, and then we're going to arrive, we're going to arrive with the Delroy 5. That is not correct. All right, hold on, Jackson. Give me a second here. HPN, let's do the co-route. I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit. HPN to IAD, which is Dulles. That's the co-route. Now we've got a good one. And then we'll go to arrivals, departures, flip the arrivals on. We're going to go to Delroy 5. Right now they're landing the one right, so I'll plan on that. We'll go just plug in one right for now. And the transition is going to be probably going to be that LRP. I'm assuming that's Lancaster, I think. LRP, that is correct. We'll throw that in there as well. Everything is good, and we're just going to go ahead and click route. We're going to activate it. We'll execute it, and that's good. Here, runway departing. Or runway departing 34. I don't know why that would take. There we go. And one last thing. We're going to do the SID. Yep, now we're good. Now execute again. Go to the route page. Looking good. Pref coming in. We are going to have approximately 14.5 in the gas. So our zero fuel weight 109.3, just like always with these charters, are pretty much the same. So we're going to throw that zero fuel weight in there. Reserves points about 7,500 pounds, but I'll put in about 6,000 to be conservative there. We're looking at yep, long range cruise today, and our fuel load out is going to be 14.5 slant November. And there you go. We're going to cruise 320 today, and we're looking at a wind at cruise wind approximately 273 at 38. 273/38. When I flew the 727 earlier, it was howling like 110 knots or something like that. Deviation, we've got a +2 deviation, so we could just throw that in there for the deviation on the ISA. And then takeoff, we're going to wait, and we're done. Wait, and that I think is so much easier than in a Airbus. Like, I'm done in 2 minutes. Like the Airbus, I'd still be heads down in the box looking around to see what the heck's going on. So much different than the bus, right? All right, guys, let's go ahead and call the fuel truck. We're going to go ahead and request refueling. Pull them out. And we are on the ground. And while they're doing that, you guys want me to try? It's all right. I was going to say I could try Cliff one more time, but I think the audio screwed him up earlier. All right, cancel the bell. Look up on the overhead. We got 6 lights. Good to go. You guys, it's up to you. You guys in the chat, tell me right now, do you want me to try Cliff one more time or fly without him today? It's completely up to you guys. He helps out sometimes when he doesn't throw the windshield wipers on. Normal, normal, normal. Gonna come down through here. We're gonna go to the external power. That looks good. Galley power's on. I turned it on already. And we're gonna come down through. Start pumps off. Fuel heat's off. Emer lights. Let's go ahead and test that. We're gonna go through PA emergency lights test. Here we go. There we go. Emer lights are on. Emergency lights. Okay. All right. Armed. Good. Let's go ahead and test our Emer power. Good. You won't see anything because all you see is that. That's what I want to see. That's on 0. Anti-ice on the windshield's on. One pump's coming on the center side. What are you guys saying? Again. Okay, hold on. On the CRJ, we'd still be running tests. Yeah, you would be. That's what's so nice about this airplane. I can I can program the box in 2 seconds. That's good, that's good. Coming down here, anti-skids test coming up. We're going to check our anti-skids. Good. Back to arm, cancel that. We've already tested that. These supplies are off for now and are cruising out to 320. So we're looking at a 312 feet above field elevation. So just about right there will do it. And the right now 294. Yeah, so about right there. Good. We'll test that. Flows good. Rates limits down. By the time I'm done, I honestly don't need Cliff. Engine sinks are off. Sometimes he's good. We're going to test the ground procs, windshield light test. Okay, cockpit is off on the flood. Stall warning's coming up. Good. Stall alert. We have a good one on that one. Anti-skid was tested. We're going to max speed. Logo lights are off. We're going to go ahead and test the ice FOD. There we go. Ice FOD alert. Let it go. Normal. Yaw damper is on. Cabin. Venturi. We're going to be on fan today. We got it fixed. Woohoo. No MELs, which is nice. That's reading close to, what the cabin temperature is. It's pretty cold out here right now. So it's about, 5 degrees Celsius. Nice and cold. 37-ish? Air conditioning. We're going to keep that on auto. Ram air is off. We're going to pull that. Push. All the lights on. All right, we're tested. That's going to be unlocked. So what you would do is go like that, flip it down back to primary, and then push it again. That's reset. Okay, overhead's done. Again, Airbus. Airbus is easy. It's just 2 lights. That's all you got to do. It's just boop, done. Yeah, the CRJ box isn't bad, Max. I'm just talking about the Airbus. It's kind of a brutal thing where you're still working stuff. And we're not done. We still got to do a whole bunch of testing, which we're going to do right now. Let's start oxygen. Oxygen, good. Let's go ahead and test this. Going here, flight director coming on. Flight director on their side. Let's go ahead and do this. Good. That's on. Down. That's good. You want to hear all those, the CAS warning. And then we're going to go ahead and just test this right now. We'll hold this. Now the weather's not crappy, so I'm not going to worry about doing a an auto land test, but that's something that you could do. We're just going to we're testing this whole thing. Good. Let it go. That looks good. Good test on that. I'm going to come over here. That's all tested up front. This is coming over. We're going to go ahead and test this thing right now. And what we're going to do is push. You can see 208, and that's good. Our fuel, we're going to push to test. 3,000 straight across. Everything is 3,000 as we want. 0 fuel weight is going to be set 109.3. We are going to do TRP, I'm sure, and take off flex. We have to make sure that we dial that in. We're going to come down here. Watch everybody's head. We're going to turn on the pumps. 1, 2. We're just going to get those flaps up because it droops a little bit, so you're getting those flaps up and in here. There we go. We've been sitting on the ground forever. Well, we've been on the ground, 2, 3, 4 days maybe. This is our first road trip of the season, so that's good. Last but not least, we got to check a couple things. That's going to go to manual. That's our rudder. Looks good. We're going to go back, and now we're going to check our fuel. You can see the fuel, this cross feed, back on, off, good. Fuel cross feeds checked, and let's get our paperwork done. So, let's pull the trusty OFP, not the OFP, the OPC, the onboard performance computer. We're going to check our performance, and then we'll go from there. How's that? Populate from the last flight. We are in an MD-83, runway 34 today, weights 122.9. Flap settings, probably going to be 11. I'm just going to force 11, see where it goes, and then go from there. I'm going to actually put it on optimum and see what it spits out. Full, auto on the anti-ice. It's actually off. We don't need it. Bleeds are going to be auto. Everything else is good. We don't need an improved climb today. And let's see what we got. They're giving us a flap setting of 11 with a margin of 185 feet after V1 if we stop at V1 right there. So I'm going to write those numbers down, and then we will program the rest of the computer. We'll be ready to go here. We still have some work to do with the FMC, but for the most part, we're pretty much done. Okay, flap 11. Runway 34, cell temp is, what are you telling me here on the cell? Cell temp 37 degrees. Okay, trim, we'll get the trim on the other one. 129. Versus 133, 141. All right, that's all set. Like I said, our margin when we stop is going to be 185 feet. That's a tight, so we got to be really careful. Make sure that our V1 is, we definitely, if we're going to abort, we have to abort before 129. Anything after that, we're taking in the air. That's the airplane just coming apart on us. All right, we'll brief you guys on that, but that's kind of what that margin is. So I'm just going to tap that in the box right now on 129, 133. I know you can't see it very well. 133, and then last but not least, 141. And then let's go to dial a flap. We're going to do CG. Now we got to get the CG numbers. On this side, we're going to come over to here, weight and balance, import the OFP. I forgot. Oops. Okay. We're doing forward cargo 10,300 pounds, and we're doing aft cargo at 2940. Right, so there we go. That's what we're looking at. 12.7 now on the trim. Everything else looks good on that. We're going to come over to here and click this, and we're going to say, all right, well, they give us a ton of fuel. I don't want that much gas. Uh-oh, they got to defuel the aircraft. Are you still pumping us up? No, let's see if we can't, can we go with this much gas? 7, 8, 9. What are we looking at here? 20. Now that's a lot of fuel to take here. What's that put us up to? 131? Let me just do the numbers again. Let's see if we can go. I mean, I'll just take the fuel. We'll tanker it all. I don't want to, but whatever. We will. Probably going to cost us money in the end to do that, but whatever. It's better than defueling and taking a delay. Let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, we're going to just change those numbers a little bit. Weight's going to be 131.7, and we're looking at numbers change slightly. 132 over 137. And the last one is going to be 145. So it's all right. A little too much on the gas. That's my fault. We'll have to, charge it to the company. Obviously, we're going to be paying for this fuel. Stupid. That was dumb of me not to do this first. But it is what it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and call now for boarding, and we're going to be ready to rock and roll here. Let's go. Request boarding. Attach pushback tug. No, it's fine. We don't need pushback right now. Nobody, we're on the aircraft. Click OK. All right, folks, that's it. Departure fuel 9250. Whoa. Lots of gas. 9250. It's all right. We're going to use it anyway, so whatever. 3,900 in the center. That gives us 22.3. Obviously, I would call dispatch and say, can we go with this? This much amount of gas? And they'd say, yeah, whatever. And that's the good thing about chartering, right? We're gonna burn it anyway. Not a problem. 37 degrees coming down here, and there we go. 37 degrees. We're set. We're gonna come down over to this side. Click this. We're gonna go to performance. Let's get this performance rocking and rolling. HPN. It is dry today. The winds are 260 at 10, 15. It's negative 1 degree right now. Runway is going to be 34. Flaps are optimum. Leave it at that right now. 29.75. 29.75. And I'll force 11. Let me force 11 here, guys. If it can't do it, then we'll go and optimize it. And as all packs are on, takeoff weight's going to be 131 now. 131.7, I thought. Let's see what we got. Okay, so they don't want us to do any flexing. So we're going to optimize this. Let's see if we can do flap optimize. And let's see if it gives us any flex. Calc. Yeah, you can see that. Look at that. See, flap 21.5. Nope. I'm good. It's interesting because... Whoa. 29.75 was the... Yeah, 29.9er. That seems a little low. 29.9 No, it's 29.75. You were right. Okay. The 29.75, that's with flap optimum. You see flap 21.5. Well, I want to force 15 now, so I'll just rather just do that. That's too much flap to hang out there, guys. I'm going to go back around the numbers. We'll force flap 11, click calculate, and let's go ahead and put our takeoff weight. Takeoff weight 131.7. Our landing weight's going to be fine. Well, stand by on that. What's our maximum landing weight? Let me see what we got. Maximum landing weight 139, so we're under our maximum landing weight already. ATOG 135. We're good. ATOG's 135 too, which means that we can't go above that. So we're fine. We're fine where we sit. I am going to plug those numbers in. 134, 138, 137. I'm going to use that one because we are not going to flex at all. 134, 138, and 147. Using those numbers a little bit. Okay. Everything is good on that. Packs are on. We could throw the packs off. That's another thing we could do to help out. Why is this guy in my office? I don't want him in here. He's a loud dog. All right, 4,000 on the altitude. I'm gonna throw him out here in a minute. And then we're doing 140. I think I just threw him out. 141, 145, 147. So we'll throw that to 147. Set. Okay, that's checked. Ready to go. All right, I am going to throw this to off. Art is off. We're going to go full takeoff today on that one. It's going to be fun. All right, that's it. Paperwork's done. Let's just go ahead and click this. That gets our stuff done, and we're going to run our checklist. We'll be underway here. One last thing, actually, And there's one thing we've got to do. Click the legs page. We're going to go to route data, and you can look. We only really have to make 1 or 2 adjustments on the paperwork here for the flight plan, or OFP says. And this kind of old school stuff, they don't have the automatic stuff that we have in the 7.3. 281.82 at Kane. So as you can see, 281/82, and we don't have to change anything until we get. That's it. That's the only one we have to do. So that's really good. We'll take it, right? We'll click legs page. All looking good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and brief you on the charts, and then we'll get this rocking and rolling. We are at HPN. We're going to go taxi. All right, we're at HPN here. We're going to do a taxi on 3-4. We're at 58. We'll probably fire both engines. We'll go down here, blast off that one. So that's our taxi, and the SID is going to be the Westchester 8 departure right here. And we will take a look what we're going to do. We're going to be climbing basically 343 on the heading, 295 after 1,000, and then we're going to go direct to park. So we're probably going to get vectored all the way to park, which is kind of out here. You can see it right there. And then from there, we are in. That is it. 343 to 295. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my heading there at 295. Just going to help us out a little bit. And we're ready to rock and roll here, folks. I'm ready to push. What time is it? That's the thing about charters. Timing, as long as we kind of go on time and everybody's here, we're out of here. So it's not like, you know, a scheduled passenger flight where you're sitting, you're waiting for, you know, the board process. Once our crew is on and everything's loaded, we're out of here. That's pretty nice. We're gonna open that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close our door. Everybody's on the aircraft.
Sun Country 8716, ramp 6, request pushback and engine start.
We're gonna go ahead and
Sun Country 8716, Westchester ground, pushback approved.
All right, I'm gonna go
Face
ahead
southeast.
and you guys could sit in the seat here.
Pushback approved,
This is the
face
jump seat.
southeast. Sun Country
That's
8716.
a really comfortable jump seat, by the way. All right, let's do checklist and we'll rock and roll. Okay, you guys ready? Zero fuel weight is set. Takeoff condition computer is set now. One thing I need to do is this flaps. What did we say? 12 point. That's have to verify. It was like 12.9, I think, on our trim. I just want to make sure I got that right. I got distracted and didn't finish it. Trim 12.7, very close. So we're going to go 12.7 here, right there. We're going to go flap at 11. All right, we're going to check our trims on both sides. We'll do the suitcase handle next, just to make sure you get movement. That's all we're looking for is movement. There you go. Let it go. Good. Alternate trim coming in. Good. 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 Level. Good. That's all good to go. We're at flap 11 on that one, so that's good. We've got 5165 in the box, or in the squawk code. These two are open, and we are ready to go, folks. Do you have any questions for me? I'll give you a briefing. Just kind of give you a briefing. We're going to push back. We're going to go nose to the right, and we will taxi down to runway 34. Anything below 80 knots will stop. Anything above 80 knots to V1, we're only going to stop with fire, failure, fear, shear, throttle, idle, full reversers.
Sun Country
I'll throw the speed
8716,
brakes,
taxi
and
for
we
departure.
will stop the aircraft and figure out what happens. Anything after V1, we're pretty
Sun
much
Country
dedicated to go,
8716, runway 29er taxi via Bravo.
unless we have.
Runway 29er
it's
taxi
airplane,
via
it's just not gonna
Bravo.
fly,
Sun
so.
Country 8716.
That's it. Any questions for me? Yeah. Any questions? No questions. Good. What we'll do is turn on our. We're going to turn on our pumps. We'll shut the back door, and let's go. Rinse pumps on. Aux pumps on. Remember, I got to do Julio's job over
Sun
here.
Country 8716, contact Westchester Tower 118.575.
Let's go ahead and close the doors.
Contact Tower 118.575, Sun Country 8716.
Come up here. We're going to throw this over to flight mode. That is on. Click that. We're going to click performance. All right, folks, we're ready to go. Is air traffic control online? No. So it's just us, and then we'll do a Obviously, there's a Delta 737 just hanging out somewhere over there. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to come over. We'll start the APU. Let's go ahead and start that APU right now. APU's coming 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Let it go. Let the APU run over and all that stuff. There we go. While the APU fires up, I'm going to go ahead and call for departure. Let's get a push. Prepare for push and departure. We're going to actually be out of here pretty early today. So, do you want de-icing? No. Kimmy's been sitting in the sun all day.
Please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Yeah. I know, we're going to reset that right there. APU is coming to start. Now, you don't want to start this. APU is lit. And we've got the APU coming up on the bus. 1, 2, check the APU.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Off, off. Let's get the ground power off the aircraft. And GPU's off. He said the CRJ box pretty decent, although I think the 737 is a lot better. Yeah, it is. It's so much easier, you know.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, let's go. Anti-collision lights on. We're ready to go, folks. Gotta get the chocks off the aircraft. We gotta get the chocks off the airplane. Yep, we got them. All right, we got a full load of gas here. We should have 14,000 pounds. We're a little over it. It's all right.
Locking gear.
Mike, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Whoa, someone's still streaming with 2020. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, 24 is not ready, man. I don't care what anybody says. This is not ready to go. We're going to use them both until everything ports over and stuff like that, and everything's stable. That's when we'll go to 24. But right now, whatever. Yeah, we'll get there, but it's just, you know, when I get all the aircraft in, ready to go, we get the PMGG, we get some airports. Right now, I don't want to land in default. I mean, they're working on it, right? It's getting better and better and better, but until that happens, we're going to stick with this. All right, let's go. Are we ready? What are we missing, folks? Did I miss anything? Yes, I did. Takeoff coming up. Oop, there we go. All right. Likes page. Good.
Blue Streak 5180 at gate 1. Request pushback.
Blue Streak 5180, Westchester ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
133.8.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Blue Streak 5180.
All right, we'll call up Westchester Tower here in just a minute. I'm just going to throw them on standby here. 133.8 is tower. No, let's see here. Westchester clearance, tower 118. Yeah, I'm just going to throw this on the standby for this 118.75 or 57. Sorry. $118,575. Okay. Last thing. Did I tell it where I want it to go? Continue the push. No, I don't.
Due to icing conditions, please stand
I
by
want
for
the
engine
nose
start
to the
until
right,
push
tail to
completed
the
and brakes are
left.
set. Release
Thank
parking
you.
brakes, please.
Okay, so we got a good release here on the brakes. I'm just going to drop this off so I can see what the heck I'm doing. We've got oil quantities.
Brakes,
Oil quantities are 15. I'm just going to write this down really quick. Oil quantity 15 straight up. Really?
Release parking brakes, please.
Gosh. All right, so oil quantity 15.
Blue Streak 5180. Request taxi to the active.
Blue Streak
Why is this guy
5180,
in?
runway tree 4 taxi via Bravo.
Release parking
Hold
brakes,
short
please.
runway 29er.
This guy should not be in my office.
Runway 34 taxi via Bravo.
It's a
Hold short
disaster.
runway 29er. Blue streak 5180.
Parking brakes, please.
All right, there we go.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, hold on there. I'll slow your roll there, guy. I'm trying to get my paperwork done. All right, we got 15 over 15. Hydraulic is looking at
Release parking brakes,
14
please.
over 15. Okay, time released 18:43.
Blue streak 5180. Cross runway 29er at Bravo.
Release parking brakes,
Continue taxi via Bravo.
Cross runway 29er at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo. Blue streak 5180.
Parking brakes, please.
I don't know why I got all these dogs barking, but they're barking at something. Got a couple unruly passengers today, guys.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, parking brakes are released. It's your aircraft. Let's go.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine
There's that
start.
Delta
Push
aircraft.
to
Boy, that's a
completed
big
brake
bird.
set.
That ain't no 7.3. That's a 7.6. Big aircraft. Jeez. That's no little guy. Everyone's extremely hungry. Extremely buggy. Oh, yeah. 24. Yeah, it is.
Blue streak 5180. Contact Westchester Tower
You gotta wait.
118.575.
Not
Take
there.
care.
Oop, I didn't get a clearance. Hang on.
Contact tower 118.575. Blue streak 5180.
Westchester ground. Riptide 5800. Push.
Riptide 5800. Westchester ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Oops.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Riptide 5800.
All right, here we go.
All
Let's fire
aircraft be
them up.
advised information hotel now current. Altimeter 29er74.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do systems to, let's see here, we're starting a new run. So this is going to be alpha. We're going to throw down on number 1. Fuel pump's coming on, by the way. And we have to throw the centers on. Okay, center tanks are on, fuel pump's on. And we're going to do air. Forgot to do that. Supplies are off. And then we have some air pressure in the duct. So now we're going to fire it up. Okay, let's go ahead and set the parking brake. Park brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Roger. We're going to fire it. Sorry. Okay, start valve is open. Here we go. We're back on the saddle. Once we get to about 20%, we'll throw the fuel in. Look at that CRJ blasting off. See you, dude. 20%. Here comes the gas. Fuel's in. There's a light. Got a good light there. EGT's looking good. We're going to go ahead and shut this off. Starter's closed. Start valve's closed.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Good light on the
Left
bus.
is clear. Right is clear.
And EGT is rolling back. That's good. Let's go ahead and check that. Left side's looking good. All right, let's fire right. Like I said, we're going to start 2. It's just super close. There's the pin. I've got that there too. All right, coming back down. Fire on the right side. Start valves open on the right. I'll give him a salute. Whoop. Okay, there's 20 on the fuel. Here it goes. There's a light off. There's a light. HC's up. N1's on the roll. Oil pressure's coming up. Start valve is closed. On the bus, check the right. Looking good. Good start on both engines here, folks. Well, let's do my after start flow. Galley power's on, coming to, that's armed. Good, 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 good. That's good. Captain side, good. Checking all the current, just making sure our heater is good. On, that's good. That's off, that's good. That is coming off. Now APU is coming off. Master switch is on the off side. Yes, we're on the bus. Master's off. Air's off. Coming down here, anti-skids are armed. We're going to go to auto. Both sides, we got pressure in the ducts. Those are our packs, by the way. Make sure those packs are on. There we go. Let's go ahead and close. Flaps. Flaps down 11. There we go. That should bring us flap 11. We have a green takeoff light. Good. And that's good to go. We're going to come over here, take off. That is down. So is that. All right. After start check, we're going to go to taxi. Air conditioning panel is set. Pitot heat ignition is on. Flight controls. We're going to check our flight controls. Look up on the overhead. You see the spoiler deployed. That's what you want to see. Check our rudder. Good. Good. Rudder's good. All right. Flaps and slats are 11 and take off the green light. Transponders on, TARA and pneumatic crossfeeds are closed. Before tax checklist is complete. Lights on. Let's go. Looks like this 767. Oh, what they're doing. Big airplane. I will call for taxi here in just a minute. Westchester ground. Riptide 5800 taxi.
Riptide 5800, runway 29er taxi via Bravo.
Negative 29er. We're not going 29er.
Runway 29er taxi via Bravo.
We're not
Riptide
going
5800.
29er is 4,400 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this over and say, forget you. Let's go ahead. Westchester traffic. Riptide 5800 taxiing to runway 34 Westchester. Okay, brakes off. Let's go. Throttles up. I'm going to try to give that 767 a wide berth over there. That's one big airplane, man. And you could try to request a runway change, but it won't let us. That big bird. All right, you got you members in the chat right now, if you will. We're going to need our chutes on here. Let's get our belts on. Chutes on in the chat. There's a little emoji if you're a member. Look at that bad boy. That thing's huge. Gosh, that's a big airplane. And United's here. Look at all this. Ooh, there's a Moxie aircraft too. That's a A220. I flew that. Real fun. Flew that in the sim actually. Pretty cool airplane. It's got a lot of gee whiz stuff on it. Thank you, Sean. You know what this means? It's time. It's time to go to work. That's what this means. Time to go to work. Because that wiper's on. I wanted to make a t-shirt that said wipers on. I think that was hilarious. But only you guys would know what that means, you know? Somebody looked at me like, what the heck does that mean? That's kind of an inside thing. I think that's what makes it funny. It's an inside joke. All right, let's throw these on. I got to get him to work. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800 crossing runway 29. We got a radio check. $118,757. Am I on the right frequency? That's
approaching runways.
Tower 118,575. 118,575. That is correct. Lights are on. I'm crossing the runway. I know they're going to yell at me. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't care. All right, we're through. Lights coming off. And we're off to the races. Here we go again. All right, let's arm that. That's good, that's good, that's good. We're gonna go take off check. We get icing and cruise. Yeah, we could, what do you mean, like Yeah, on this aircraft could ice up for sure. Is that what you're talking about? Takeoff config, ignition selector is good, altimeters are set, ABS and spoilers are armed, takeoff checklist is complete. Flight attendants, please be seated for the departure. Thank you. I'll tap the brakes. Brakes work. Brakes are on high. Engines are good. Brake pressure is good. Just checking that. Alright, I'm going to try to call this stupid tower and request departure.
Riptide 5800, ready to go. Runway 29er.
We're not, but whatever. We're not going on 29er, we're going on 34.
Riptide 5800, you are nowhere near 29er. Why in the world are you asking for departure clearance?
Roger that. Riptide 5800.
It's going to be awesome. Westchester Tower, Riptide 5800, unable, runway 29.
Riptide 5800 did not copy.
Of course, because you're an idiot. Unable, runway 29, need runway 34.
Aircraft calling. I didn't get that.
I know you didn't. And for that, you are done. All right, that's what I don't like about Beyond ATC, so we are no longer on that anymore. We're just going to do our own thing. Let me call them up. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, taking runway 34, Westchester. All right, here we go. Lights on. I'm gonna come over here, throw these lights on. Bang, bang, bingo. We're cleared on that side. Here we go, folks. You ready to go? 1.4 on the EPR, and then we're gonna take off. We're gonna part straight out. Terrain feature is on my side. 3-4's there. Here we go. Roger. We're going to go straight out, and then 1,000 feet we'll turn. Here we are. Here we go. Okay, that should be about right there. Making sure we don't have any beep beeps, alarms. All right, there we go. Auto throttle's armed. Here we go. Takeoff EPR's up. We should have clamps up. Lots of right rudder here. Set checked. There's a car. There's V1. Here we go. Nose up. Lots of rudder in there. Jeez. There we go. Get that thing airborne and climb, baby, climb. Gear up. 20 degrees on the nose. 1,000 feet. We'll start the roll. All right, there's 1,000 heading select, please. Thank you. Pitch that nose over. We're going to speed up to bug it. Push that nose over 15 now. About right there is going to be pretty good for us. Once we get past 180 knots, we're going to go flap. Okay, flap to 0. 4,000. Here we go.
Flap 0.
Come back on the throttle. We'll go climb thrust set, please. Set the climb. Looking good. We're at 3,500, slightly climbing. I'm going to try to give you a nice ride out of here. Slats up. And we're going to restore the aircraft to, where's below alpha speed, so I'm going to bring it on up. That's too much. I don't want to bring it up that much. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to climb to about, we'll hold about 250 here. There we go. That's good. And we want to go direct to park. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this heading. We're going to go heading bug. I'm going to put it there. We're going to throw above on the altitude. I'm going to keep on the climb here. I want to get going to 320. Okay, we're going to slide it down. And then I'm going to turn on the autopilot. We're going to go heading select. You can see that. And then we're going to go nav, VNav armed. And that's going to increase our climb. There we go. And what we're going to do now, folks, I'm going to go direct to park, and I'll show you this direct key is going to be right here, direct to park. And then we're just going to throw that right into there. That means I want it to go direct to park, execute it. Not going to do anything yet. What's the airplane doing? Okay, that's why we want to go heads down. You don't want to be heads down too much just because of that. We'll increase our range, and we are direct park right now. The heading is good. We're going to reset that, and we are going to do a few things. One, our lights are coming off on there. We're through 8,000 feet already. We're climbing like a homesick angel. This thing is flying. All right. So that's good. That's set direct to park. Now we're going to go and click nav. And you see this nav track. That's what we want to see. So we got a VNAV climb, nav track. The FMS is EPR controlling our speed. I'm going to bring that up. And then we're going to do a clean check. 10,000 feet. That's coming down. We're going to come back here. Hang on just a minute. This is coming off. That's on disarm. And last but not least, we're going to bring this down to 23 on this. 21, 22, 23. Right about there. These are coming off. Boy, without Cliff, you're a little more busy here than you typically would be. Those are off, coming up. Engine sync N1. All right, checklist coming. Climbing through 10,000. We've got 11 degrees, minus 11 degrees. Son of a gun. All right. Engine anti-ice is coming on both sides. That's good. Climb check. Here we go. Ignition. We're going to keep them on just because now we were going into the anti-ice system. So we're going to keep those ignition to the system, A system. All right, altimeters are set. ABS and autopilot's off. Fuel pumps, we're burning up the center tank first. Good to go. ABS and spoilers and ABS are disarmed and off. Flaps and slaps are ups and stowed. 23. Climb checklist complete. That's it. Not bad. Through 12,000. I'm going to go ahead and take the belts off here soon as we get to the higher on the altitude. Not a bad cruise. Not a bad departure. Like I was saying, look at that. Look at that, spewing that black smoke. Oh, it's awesome. There's nothing quite like an airplane like this. It's just pushing that stuff out of there. All right, 29, 122.8. We'll set that. Flip it. Okay, that's it. We're done. Belt's coming off. I don't need these right now. But yeah, I kind of feel like, not that I don't ever think that I've got this airplane down. I don't feel that way. I just feel like I'm comfortable. But I'm not complacent. Does that make sense? Like, this thing could bite me. I know it can. And it will if I'm not paying attention. So definitely understand and know the limitations of the airplane, what it can and can't do. Here comes 18,000. We're going to go 2992. But it is a super fun airplane to fly. It's challenging. I love it. I love flying the aircraft. It's a lot of fun. I mean, obviously, it's not as good as the 7.3. I love the 737. So if I can get, if we can get a nice classic, man, that's going to be nice. 29902 set on both sides. 29902. I'm that old school guy, 2992. That doesn't mean I want to shy away from automation. That's not true. It's just got to be the right fit for us, right? Does that make sense? Like the 7.1, I've been flying that around. All right, we're good. We're above the clouds. So what we're going to do is shut a few things off. Number one, our engine anti-ice, we'll throw those off. That's on. Seat belts, we're going to throw that off. We're good. Let's come upstairs, just make sure we're good to go up here. Left side looking good. Bat bolts looking good. Amps, perfect. Good departure, folks. Good stuff. 20,000. This thing is climbing like nobody's business. All that gas, it's still going. Let me shut the lights off here through 20,000. These are off. That's off. Should have been through 18, but that's okay. That's it. I'm just going to be kind of monitoring the climb here until we get to 320. That is set, by the way. Altitude 320. I just want to verify that is set. That is correct, and it is armed in the FMA. Then I'll call it an FMA for this. We got DC Center online, 133.7 1/4. Yeah, we feel it. Yeah, it's a good. I mean, this thing's a rocket ship. I mean, right now we just blasted off out of here like there was nothing in the airplane, and we had, 60 passengers, 10,300 pounds of boxes and freight, and a lot of fuel. This thing just went rocket. See ya. And it's not like it's overpowered. This airplane is not overpowered by any means. There's 21,000 pounds of thrust each side. That's not overpowered at all. But yeah, this airplane does a good job. Sometimes. Pretty good. Well, we weren't reduced too. We were full power, so that probably helped it a little bit. Definitely felt it more than I normally do. ST checking in. How you doing? What's going on, Steve? I'm doing well, my friend. It feels like, buddy, what is going on with our weather? It feels like it's like 50 degrees out there today, and we should be getting snow. We got nothing but rain the entire. Now, I'm not complaining, but I like me a good snowstorm once in a while, right? Did somebody get a time off? Dang it. I didn't get a time. I didn't write a time, did I? Of course not. Why would I do that? We are going to be pushing into Washington Center. Wow, almost at the very last end of the flight, guys. We are going to be outside Washington's airspace for quite a long time. We're in New York's airspace. Allentown, 117.5. Let's go 117.5. We'll throw that there. 35 nautical miles here to go. And I just want to look at my paperwork really quick. I'm going to kick this all the way back. I'm actually going to do some work here on our flight plan. Just kind of show you. I think you guys saw me do this when we did the overseas flight. I think you saw me doing this. So what we're going to do is calculate a whole bunch of stuff once we get to top of climb. And right now we've got I'm sorry, we're going to be 350 today. I was a little off. So before we do that, let me verify one thing, our weight. Our gross weight's 128.8. So I want to make sure that this will actually work. So our paperwork is saying 350 on the altitude. I want to make sure it's the correct flight. Nope, it's not. Hold on. I have the wrong flight plan in my hand. At least there. I thought it was 320. January. 320. Yeah, we were right the first time. It was 320. I thought, I'm like, that seems a little on the high side for this kind of a flight. All right, so what a beautiful day. We're at park, folks, and then once we're at park, we are generally our first waypoint is going to be top of climb, but we are going to pass park here shortly. Looking at progress page, we're estimating we have an econ speed of 0.75, and that's what I've got dialed in. We're actually 0.74, so I'm going to slam that into the cruise page here, 0.74 at 320. I don't think, yeah, sure, we'll go 0.74. Fuel at IAD 9.3 on the gas, that's the expectation. That'll help, 0.74, it'll slow us down. There's 30,000, and here comes park. Now what I want to do is I want to look at this and go, okay, when do we fly over park, right? So I'm going to just kind of look here at the FMC. And it's saying park in now. We just passed park, and click prog page. You can see park. We just passed it at 1908. So I'm going to write down in my paperwork 1908. Our fuel was 11.3. Wait a minute. We probably have the right. How much gas do we have? It's about 14 and a half. I wrote the fuel numbers down. Yeah, we're like 19.1. That's weird. Oh, I know why, you guys. Son of a gun. I know why. Init. Let's go to init ref. That's why. Oops. Never want to hear your pilots say that. Our gross weight right now is 128.4, so now I have to plug that in here. 128.4. That's our gross weight as of right now. And then we got ref page here. We're looking at it's all goofy. It's because of the fuel. I'm trying to get there here. Let me see if I can get that. And I click index. Ref index. 1,000 to go, by the way. Here we go. Fuel was that's what we needed. Just give me a second here. I'm just going to help it along here. Our fuel, when we took off, right now our gas 18.9 / November. So let's try that with the fuel. That's going to tell it the correct numbers, is what I wanted to tell you. So that should be good to go now. Our takeoff is good, so we can get out of that and go prog page. Now we can look at this. Yeah, we're fuel. That's better. We got goofed up on that just because of the everything else. Seatbelts off. Okay, our next waypoint coming in at we've got towing. It's about 2 miles. So our fuel crossing park 22.3. You don't really have to worry about that now. We have so much gas on the aircraft. Towing is approximately 2 minutes from there, so it's 1910 we're estimating. So I'm going to write all this down on my OFP, so you can see we just passed. Son of a gun, you guys can't see, it's on the other side. Let me see if I could help you out on this. Mad Dog, I want the Mad Dog right here. Mad Dog left, I mean. There we go. So if I go prog page now you can see what I'm doing. All right, so we passed towing. Towing's at 18.8 on the fuel, and we can just click like the cruise here. Our next way we crossed at 1910. We're looking another 2 minutes. Wow, what is this? Kane. It's 1912. We should be passing. You see the ETA 1912. It's just 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 2 minutes, 1 minute. It's not even worth it. I mean, we're just gonna be passing these things like crazy. So maybe 1 or 2 we'll just look at the we're going to look at the cruise. Just click cruise, look at our winds here. You can see 280 / 41. Okay, so we're burning, it's a little more, 17.1 at yeah, good. Anyway, I'm good with that. We're ETA, guys. We're 56 miles top of descent. I don't have time to do anything else other than getting the weather and getting ready for the to descend here. So the weather right now in Dulles, I told you it's a quick flight. Dulles reporting 300 at 14. Gusting 25. Looking at 10 miles visibility. Sky conditions, few clouds at 5,000. Temperature is -2, dew point -9. Altimeter 2, 9 decimal 9 or 8. Runways, they are landing right now. They're landing, departing 30, arriving 30. That's weird. Normally they would depart just because it's gusts right up and down the runway, gusting 25. Cool. It's gonna be a little bit bumpy on the when we descend. There was a couple of PIREPs earlier, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up for runway 30. Let's go and get that done. And I'll get your comments here in just a minute. I'm pretty busy. This is just extended fall. At least we don't have to shovel rain. We'll probably have a long winter. Yeah, I'll take it. Josh X, hi, Happy New Year. Drone, Costa Rica. Oh, yeah, how are you, buddy? Hopefully things are well. Mike says between 40 and 50 degrees here. Wet most we had since 1990. Yeah, that's cool. Vancouver. What do you think about the iFly 73800 Max? You prefer iFly PMDG or 2020? I really like the iFly. The iFly was beautiful. Really, really did a good job. I haven't flown it a ton, but when I have flown, it's just nice, right? It's a nice ride. I like the airplane. 30. I'm just gonna try. It's an RMP approach to runway 30. They don't fly that often here into Dulles, and I'll show you what's going on. We got 50 nautical miles top of descent, you guys. Holy smokes! Click this, click that. We'll go ahead right into the IAD charts. I'll show you what the heck I'm talking about. So the star, we're doing the Delcro 5 here, and the approach is into runway 30. That's what real life they're doing. I don't know what they're doing on VATSIM, but right now that's kind of what we're doing. Probably going to visual approach. Beautiful down there. So this is kind of what we're looking at. We're coming in from the north here, so we might have to kind of find our way around to this. It just depends on what they decide us to do. We're going to descend via the Delroy 5. That's kind of what we're going to do right now. We're descending approximately at Lancaster 117.3. There is no ILS for 30, by the way, so FYI. We got 35 nautical miles top of descent, and we're looking at lurch at 14,000, so let's just go ahead and plan that. We'll go to legs page, we'll look at lurch. Do you see how that's not right? Lurch is 28,000, so this might send us down to the descent. Oh, I don't know. Now, let's see what we got. Yep. So it's telling us, wait a minute. So we're going to go 14,000, and we're going to click VNAV descend, and we're just going to wait. Probably going to say, what? So we got lurch of 14. It says hyper, turbojets, expect 10,000, non-turbojets, 8,000 over hyper. So we'll expect 10,000 over hyper. Hyper 10,000. I'm just putting this in the box right now. Execute. Good to go. I don't know the runway yet. Okay, guys, we're on a descent. Top descent's coming up. We are there. Okay, engine syncs off. These flights are busy. I'm going to do this right now so I don't have to worry about it later. Pump's coming on. This is where you earn your money. You know, you earn your cash coming in. No joke. Okay, 133, 7 1/4. Looks like we have ground on, and is tower on? Nope, just ground. Okay, let's call. I'm going to tune into the center right now. 133, 7 1/4. 133, 7 1/4. I want to see what they're landing here right now. So it's just going to help us kind of get an idea on what they're doing in Washington right now. Now we could go to Dulles. Let's actually do that. Let's go to Dulles ATIS. 134, 8 1/4. 134, 8 1/4. 134, 8.
Control 3310, heavy, welcome Dulles, right enable, connect and right on Quebec, on the ground 12.
Runway 22 right from intersection Whiskey. 10,150 feet takeoff distance available. Notices to air mission. Operate transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Recheck all runway hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Alpha.
Newark Airport ATIS information Alpha 0151 Zulu. 1270 at Niner. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 7,000. Ceiling 14,000 broken. 25,000 broken.
What?
Temperature 0.
It's not what I see.
Dew point -6.
Maybe it.
Altimeter 2980. ILS runway 22 left approach
22
in use.
left.
Departing runway 22 right from
22 left,
intersection
guys.
Whiskey. 10,150 feet takeoff distance available.
22 left.
Notice to air mission.
Right.
Operate transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and
134, 8
runways.
1/4.
Read may call runway hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
That ain't right. There's no 22 left here at Dulles. Am I going nuts?
Newark Airport ATIS
That's
information
Newark.
Alpha 0151 Zulu.
134, 850.
1270.
Duh, 850. I was like, what? No 22 left.
West Shiraji. Bird activity vicinity airport. Read may call runway assignments and all hold short instructions.
We're going to talk about wind
Operating
shear.
mode C on all taxiway and runway. Ramp is non-movement area. Call for taxi on west or east side of ramp. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray.
X-ray.
Washington Dulles International Airport ATIS information X-ray 0152 Zulu. Wind 300 at 14 gust 25. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. Temperature -2. Dew point -9. Altimeter 2998. Arrival visual approach runway 30. Area navigation Y runway 30 approach in
Okay,
use.
that's what we're going to do.
Departing runway 30 notices to air mission. North part 30 rub closed for dive. Runway 19 center inner marker out of service. Wind shear agit.
Wind shear. All right, so we had, let's take a look. That wind shear is definitely a possibility today, but I'm going to look at my stuff here, and we're going to check it out. So landing performance, we're going to go runway 30 now. I'm with you. I'll show you.
Washington Center, yep.
We're going to go like this. We're not in his airspace for a while. So we're going to go runway 30. So what I'm going to do is dial this in. Runway 1, RNAV.
So that's 439 cleared or Robbinsville, Romeo Bravo.
So we've got the RMP runway Zulu. I mean, we got the Zulu, which I'm going to just use. Okay, and you can see coins or faint. Probably going to be faint. Don't know which. They're going to have to vector us around. So.
Beaver 259 Washington Center.
Loft. Faint.
Go ahead, Center.
Not coins.
Unless you have the Oakney and Millet 3 arrival.
We'll see.
Are you taking that route intentionally, or do you like that?
We'll see, guys.
Oh, no.
Okay, through 18,000. Here we go. On 30.
Something off the downloaded and it threw me off course. I'm sorry. I'll get back on.
Guys, Beaver 259, no problem. You're fine now. Just you're taking a long detour to the coast before you swim back into Charlotte. Just wondering if you want to take the shorter star instead of going all the way out there.
127.
No, I'm good. I took this route because I wanted
Flat
to
40, optimum on the brakes.
Stuff, so I'm good.
We'll go medium. It's a 10,000 footer.
Yes.
Right up and down the runway, you guys. Perfect. We've got. We're going to have to add the gust. So, half of the gust, calculate that. So we're looking at 146 on the approach. On the
contact National Center 127.87.
141. Yeah, we're going to be in his airspace soon. I'm going to call him right now. Here, 141, runway 30. Flap's going to be 40, 141. Landing distance 10,000. Available. It's a little less than that. We're going to be 8631. Roger. Okay, we're good. It's going to be bumpy on the bottom here, guys. It's wind shears of. Wind shear is definitely. could be an issue. So let's be prepared for that here. We're leveling off. We're going to go ahead and drop down to 8,000 now. Delroy 5, and then we're going to drop down to, what did I say? 8,000 feet, no, 10,000.
79 squawk 3574.
We're getting in the bumps.
Okay, 3574.
All right, belts on, guys. Belts on. Here we go. In the chat right now, I agree. Jeffrey, what's up? XP is where it's at.
American 2707, turn right, I think 350.
Right, and entry by so American 2707.
Conditions are not dry. They're wet.
Do you try 127.87?
All right, margin now. 1,500 feet on the margin, 9,900. So I have to do a few things really quick.
Don't have anything.
Let me give a call. All right, belts on, guys. Shoots on. Let's do it. We've got to get down there. It's going to be bumpy. So.
Maybe leave the flight deck for a couple of minutes to get some breakfast.
Breakfast. Oh, he's got to be overseas somewhere. All right, guys, hold on. Let's take a look. I got to get this performance.
79er contact line center 132.907. Connect. 1397, number 79. Thanks.
I want to call this good. Good medium. The winds right now are 300 at 14. The outside air temperature is -2. Ref, we're going to add 15 to that. We're going to land runway 30. QNH 29er, 9er 8. Reversers, yes. Auto brake. Landing weight right now 127,000 pounds. Calculate. See what we got. 150, 147 on the ref. Okay, close to what we have. And I'm going to give him a call right now. Washington Center, Riptide 5,800, 14,000 on the Delroy 5 over Hyper.
Riptide 5,800, Washington Center, hello, squawk 2622.
2622. 2622. Set. All right, let's go. We got to go. We got to get down.
American 2707, clear direct Katrin, cross Katrin at above 2,500, clear the Iowa only 1 approach.
Clear Katrin, cross Katrin out up 205,000 feet, that's runway 01 approach in American 2707.
Engine 6 are off. Pressurization checked, set, ready to go. Come down. Hydraulics are on high. Altimeters are set. Landing down. Airspeed bugs. Set and check. Set checklist complete. Probably going to go on the other side.
Under 52508, cross Heckman, add and maintain 900,000 Philadelphia, altimeter 2985.
It's going to get busy here, folks. I'm going to break us off on like a 190. 13,000. We need to get to 10.
Red 710, New York approaches soft line monitor rise especially. They just got online, standby.
It's busy, busy, busy. Lights coming on.
Rise, crushing Riptide 5,800 radar contact 17 miles northeast of the Frederick Airport. Descended Hyper 9 arrival, expect the R9 Yankee runway 30, Dallas altimeter 29er, crushing 29er 8.
Okay, we expect the runway 30 with RNAV Yankee for Riptide 5,800. Okay, once we hit this, I'm going to go 190 on the heading. I've got to change this.
2707, maintain 210 not great until capturing.
210 not great until capturing, American 2707.
We're on MP30 Yankee. Sorry guys, I'm busy. The runway's changed on me again. 30 Yankee, flip that off. Go on there on that side. 190 on the heading. Here we go. These speeds coming back. 250 on the speed. 10,000 on the altitude. Out captured coming down. We're going to slow the aircraft down. Speed brakes extended. 190 on the speed, on the heading. And give you a brief on this. We're going to hit loft coins probably. Going to go straight to loft, I'm sure, and then we're going to kind of head in. Sets us up for a pretty much a base leg into the runway. 190 on the heading. 10,000 feet. Now we're ready. Speed brakes back in. Seatbelts on. Lot going on. Lot going on.
Canada 771 reduced speed to 180.
Reduced speed to 2180, Air Canada 771.
Air Canada 771 speed to 180.
Sorry, 180, Air Canada 771.
Come through 10,000 right now. He'll have to give us a descent. We're going to go to loft. Basically flying directly south. Coins, depends on how far he gives us. I mean, if he could descend us, we can get a visual. We can yank in the visual other side. We can whip it in and let me give him a call. DC Center Riptide 5800. If you want to give us a visual, we could take that.
Okay, Riptide 5800. That works to fly present head and descend maintain 4,000. Can I accept visual 30?
Okay, present heading down to 4,000. Riptide 5800. This way, the reason why I'm doing this is just because I'm going to slow down
you can
here.
call me airborne when we are cross passing 8,000. You can call me.
1,500 feet a minute. Here we go. Alpha speed. I get it. So the reason why I'm doing this is because we're coming in from the north, and it's really a problem for him. I mean, he would have to shoot us way south.
Airflight 25 to Philadelphia, altimeter 2
Brakes coming out. He'd have to shoot us way south just to come back to the north. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to intercept it this way.
That's right 710. I think New York is golf online. Let me try to hand you off to them.
All right, thank you.
If I could just...
Hello, number 282 November.
30 seconds.
These bells hold me back, man.
November, Washington Center. Hello, squad 3704.
3704, number 282 November.
And Thrive 710 squawk 7026. I never gave it to you.
Engine anti-ice is on, by the way.
70, it broke the transmission.
Thrive 710 squawk 7026 7826.
Winds up and down the runway. Let's talk about a go-around if we had to. What we're going to do is go throttle, bring him up to go-around. We'll go ahead and start to climb to 15 degrees. I'll go ahead and throw the flaps to 15, and we'll throw the gear up at that point. Get vectors.
Certified 3320, cushion 3382, contact line center 132.907. Good night.
Punk. Go through these clouds.
Frontier flight 3382, Washington Center.
Oh, sorry. Frontier flight 3382 over to Atlanta Center. Good night.
Can't see the runway yet.
Since anyone turn right heading 340, report the river in sight.
Brakes.
Right turn 340, report the river in sight. Air Canada.
American 2707 1290012 goes to Freeway 1, clear to land.
American 2707.
November 9 Sierra Tango, descending King 4000.
I got it.
Down to 4000, 9 Sierra Tango. Air Canada 771, descending King 3000.
3000.
There's Dulles right there, right over the nose.
Frontier 3382, could you repeat
Right there.
Frontier Flight 3382, line sign 132.907.
132.907, thank you. Frontier 3382.
Threat 710 Nash in New York does not cover that airspace. We can monitor advisory. Have a good night.
Alright, over to advisory for 710, happy New Year.
That's a real tight.
Or 282 November, monitor advisory. Good night.
282 November, we'll see you Judge safe.
Out to capture.
Thanks, we're back.
Who's back?
I got the airport.
Flight 250 Washington.
I'm not ready, but yeah, I got the airport. Slat's coming down. Speed's gonna come down.
Washington Center, Air Canada 771, River.
180.
Air Canada 771, clear to Mount Vernon Village, only one approach. If you can keep the speed up until catch, and that'll be helpful.
We got it. We got it. We're a little high,
Speed at 180 for catch.
but I got it. Dude. Man, if I had less altitude, I'd.
Washington Center, hello, climbing Tampa level 410.
Gosh dang.
Lufthansa 439 Washington.
We are back.
Roger.
Washington Center, Riptide 5800. We got the field in sight. We just need to make a left turn 360, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, Riptide 5800, Roger. Cleared visual approach only 30. If you can track the one right inbound and make a turn about 3 DME, that will be helpful. Actually, you know what? Just clear visual approach only 30. Yeah, whatever is fine.
Okay, you all right if we make a left 360 and burn some altitude?
Riptide 5800, disregard that. Clear visual approach only 30. You can do whatever you need to get down.
Okay, we're clear for visual. Riptide 5800. All right, guys, we're gonna have to
Tango,
get down pretty quick here.
Followed at your 3 o'clock, 5 miles northbound, A320 3000, report from inside.
Let's go.
Traffic space, Tango.
Ending select.
9 Sierra Tango, follow that traffic, clear to Mount Vernon Visual 1 approach, and these caution traffic doing 150 knot over the ground. Alright, use caution, follow the traffic to final.
Fudge, 2000 set, 180 set. We got to get down faster than that.
Front of 525 Washington Center.
Washington Center, drop blue 1321 with you, flight level 340.
Keep on going on the heading. Back. Come on, baby. Turn. What we got? Flaps, flaps are down, what, 15? Flaps are 11. All right, you guys. On the turn. Keep on trucking. 3000. We're just making a tight turn as the runway is over there. See it? So we're going to keep on turning. Keep on turning. We'll get us right on.
100, wind 31012, gust 25, runway 30, clear to land.
Okay, couple of the winds, 30, clear to land. Any pyre ups?
Unfortunately not. I can't pull something up if you want.
No, you're good. I'll let you know how it goes. Right up and down the runway, guys.
71, wind,
we'll take it.
12, gust 23,
there
runway
it is.
1, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 1, Air Canada.
Okay, my airplane.
Washington Center, United 258 at the listening K11 ready to go.
United
Gear down.
58, Washington Center, hold short runway 30,
That's 15.
traffic about, actually, you know what? Stand by.
He's good. He's good.
Gonna start for 238, wind 31014, gust 25, fly right and right, trees up, something up, traffic on 61 final.
I don't know, heading runway 30, take off 250.
Capacity 101, try departing off runway 30 prior to arrival.
Roger, we got him. We'll slow down for you.
American 2707, packet by November.
American 2707, left on Julia to the ramp, good night. Actually, kilo to the ramp will work.
Okay, kilo to the ramp, yeah, American 2707.
28.
condition 739er, Sierra Tango 1290.
Flap 40, landing checks.
23 runway 1, clear to land.
Landing gear
Runway 1, clear to
down.
land. That's
3 green. Come on. Landing gear down, 3 green. I'm going to go ahead and take off the autopilot here. Auto throttle mine. That's my airplane. Wow, look at this wind. Jeez.
Under by 25-3, Washington Center. Yeah, first by 25-0, not sure why you descended this early. Philadelphia is still like probably 50 something miles out, thinking. First by 25-0, no problem. Do you want to climb back up to a higher altitude?
Director
before you
off.
descend again?
Okay, that airplane is airborne. He's no factor. To speed up. So what I'm going to do is just going to use. We've got all this speed.
25-8, Roger. Clear towards BJ, climbing 10-15 down in Cornell.
Check. Pitch it back. Pitch it back. Pitch it back. Good.
Center, hello, Primo 50, Primo 9988, 1,400, 112,000, direct going.
Armed,
990,
armed.
Washington Center, Roger, climbing 10, level 360.
Armed. Speed's coming up.
Primo 9988.
Yeah, 258, we're to contact climbing 10 for the correction, climbing 10-17 down right turn, clear direct.
Roger. Approaching 30, that's what we want. Dulles. Worried about that airspeed here, guys. We got a lot of speed to bleed off, a lot of energy. I'm expecting a wind shear. Get that wind shear alert. We're out of here. Good. A little on the fast side now. Plus minus what? 10? I'm trying to read it for him. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those landings. It's right up and down the pipe though, so not too bad.
Delta 6703, descend via the course for arrival, Philadelphia, altimeter 2999, correction 2985.
Let me descend via the course for arrival, Delta 6703.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Lots of energy. Come on. To reverse, speed brakes. Alright, we're gonna roll. Let's roll it down.
Capacity 100, right on Quebec 3, or Quebec 1, and right on Quebec on the ground, 0.62, good night.
Okay, right on Quebec, Quebec 3, and then we'll contact ground.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Dulles. You guys made me work, dang it.
No problem.
You really made me work on that one. Gosh. Plus minus what? What'd you guys think? 5, 10 knots? Washington Center, Riptide 5800. We have a pirate for you.
Riptide 300, go ahead.
Yeah, plus minus about 5 to 10 knots on final.
Riptide 5800, Roger.
Alright, let's go retract these. It's coming up. We'll call contact ground when I'm ready to. We'll go 0 on that. Let's go ahead and call ground.
Arrow.
Dulles ground 121.6 1/4. That's up 121.6 1/4.
88 Washington Center.
The airplane rolling. At 121.6 1/4.
I think it's very hard to recognize the number with the
Stand by.
Last aircraft calling Dulles ground, say again.
Just a question.
Our FedEx cargo ramp.
Like, how to recognize it? The non-movement area, movement area is like just by visual without the charts.
I don't know what he said. Dallas ground, Riptide 5800, Quebec 3.
Riptide 5800, Dallas ground, welcome. Taxi via Quebec, Yankee, safe parking.
Quebec, Yankee. Okay, Quebec, Yankee, and we're going to be parking on the new terminal by FedEx, the cargo terminal by FedEx.
Okay, Riptide 5800, taxi via Quebec, Yankee, and then Yankee to into the ramp.
Right, we got Quebec, Yankee, and then Yankee to the end of the ramp. Looks like Zulu.
No, Zulu southbound, so Yankee's going to be hugging 17.
You got it. So we'll go Quebec, Yankee, and then into the FedEx ramp. All right, here we go. Oh, man. 98. Where's the bounce? Yeah. You know, whatever. The landing. When you got winds like that, guys, you just want to get it on the ground. And
Hungary 5311, contact center 133.72.
You ain't messing around, really.
Have a good night.
All right, we're going to go Quebec.
13372.
Flip this thing. We got a long taxi ahead of us. We're going to go straight down Quebec. We're going to go to Yankee, and then that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my nose. Lights.
Virgin 56 Whiskey Heavy, Dallas ground.
What a beautiful airplane, you guys. Beautiful.
Virgin 56 Whiskey, I think Ram was on control. Or do you need to call for pushback?
No, push at your discretion. Do you need the ice this evening, or are you good to go to the runway?
Coming out over here. We're going to go ahead and throw that off. These are coming off. Unrestricted rudder.
Yeah, ready for taxi and whatnot. Charlie heading west.
We got a long taxi, so I'm going to do.
Okay, Virgin 56.
I am going to shut down number 2 once we got a long taxi on this, so I'd rather not burn 2 engines if I don't have to, save some gas.
Can you repeat it again, please? I cannot hear it well.
Okay, we're going to shut down number 2. Number 2 is coming out.
Do you need de-ice, or would you like to go direct to the runway?
Direct to the runway, so can we have my GIs on?
Okay, Virgin 56 Whiskey, runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Welcome to operating MD-80s.
Zulu, Yankee 11.
Shut the run, shut it off. One will do it. We got an aircraft on the runway now. Well, what do you guys think? Fun? Let's turn this off. We'll get the APU running. I just I don't want to burn all that gas right now, so we'll just leave it like this. Man, this is fun. That was a fun trip. That guy's taking off. Is that United? What is that? Wow, that's called some winds, man. His takeoff roll was really fast. Okay, folks, this is going to be Yankee's going to make a left, and we're going to go straight up on Yankee here. I'll show you what we're going to do here. So we are on this taxiway here in Quebec. We're going to go down Yankee here. It's going to be that first left turn. Sean says, nice work. Mike says, great flight. I have to go make some supper. Have a great weekend. Yeah, you too, buddy. Thanks for watching. And I appreciate all you guys just hanging out, watching, and stuff like that. I'd like to open the window, but it's pretty cold right now. It's what, -1 degree, so let's not do that. Let's not open any windows. But this was a fun. Yeah, I really like these. It's a fast flight. It's just super quick. It's a lot of work for me, especially when the weathers can get a little haywire. All right, there's Yankee. We're gonna take Yankee straight up. I'm sorry. Yep, that's what we want. Yankee, and then we're gonna go all the way up on this one. Usually, I am so used to coming into this airport when it's dead dark. I usually can't see anything, but it's really fun coming in here during like the day when I can actually see what's going on. It makes it a little more fun to operate out of. And that's another thing, you guys, you members, these videos I've recorded, I got 2 videos to give you. One of them, I believe, was at night. The other one coming in from Fort Lauderdale back home was during the day. I did it the next day. Like, I simulated. We didn't take off at, 10 at night and fly until 1 o'clock in the morning because you guys don't see anything. So I kind of was thinking, like, you guys probably want to see. I got an aircraft taxiing right there. Don't know if that's an FSLT. Shouldn't be an FSLT target. So that's a big airplane, man. That's another jumbo right there. Steve said, good job. Appreciate it, Steve. If you guys are new to the channel, hopefully you got something out of this. I hope so. I try to go that way. Let me look at the paperwork again, Sean. I believe it's all the way on that one side, that new cargo area that we park at. I've got Sean's paperwork right here. I printed out this time. I printed out every single pretty much trip I've done. Look at that thing. That thing's huge. That's a big bird, guys. That's going somewhere long. It definitely exceeds my seat time, that bird. That's a 330 going somewhere. Gosh. It's a big airplane. We are parking, and Happy New Year to you, Sean. Sean writes little notes. I saw that note. We're staying tonight. We're staying at the AC Hotel in Washington, D.C. Convention Center. I'll have to check that out. That's going to be fun. And then he wrote a note. Happy New Year. I appreciate that. Good stuff. We're going to be parking West Ramp 8 parking. Okay. So I will call
1356 Whiskey, contact Center 133.72. Have a good night.
Sorry, 3.72 for DC, Center Virgin 56 Whiskey. Have a nice day, yeah, and sorry for the confusion earlier.
No worries.
All right, now the fun part. Where is it? I said west parking. It's screwing me up. All right, there we go. Whoa, this airplane's going. All right, let's not do that. That's against coastal policy. I just broke it. You can't go heads down. I won't go heads down. I'll just do this. Head sideways. How's that? West. Are we going west? We have west.
5800 Dulles now.
Go ahead for Riptide.
Just wanted to say I enjoy watching your videos. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being on, by the way.
Thanks for flying.
Yeah, dude. Awesome. Good time, man. It's always fun coming into Dulles. Yeah, it's always fun coming into Dulles.
All the time.
All right, there's Zulu. But we don't want that Zulu. We want the next one. Sean, you got a beat on this thing? Yeah. All right. So normally we park up here to the north side. We got Zulu Yankee all the way down to the GA, but it's not the GA terminal. It's a new cargo ramp. It's on, I think it said West 8. I'll try it again. How's that? I gotta try to maintain center line here. Hang on. I got one more we'll turn. Because I think that it doesn't, the What do they call this thing? I forgot. You know, west. What do they call that? I forgot what they call the dang thing. It's, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the ground mapping, right? Cargo and request follow me. No. That's going to be over here somewhere. All right. I think I see it. All right, ground, what you got? Yeah, dude. I'll let you know, man. Anytime. We're actually going out of here. Rangers play the Caps tomorrow, so we'll be out here tomorrow night. I think we're going to Washington. No, we're going to Chicago. All right, here we go. We're in the ramp. We're gonna start the APU. This APU could be hiding, so you gotta be careful. No airplanes coming in on that side. That's good. We're going to start this thing. And 1,000, 2,000, let it go. It should be up here somewhere. I know, Sean. Like in real life, they park up here. But for us, it's not recognized, so we're going to have to go back down this way. I don't think for too long. It's like right here. Yeah, definitely. I'll Rob, if you're watching, I'll let you know. That's cool. Yeah, we'll take it. I take all the ATC I can get. I appreciate you, honestly. I appreciate you guys being on and everything else. I got to figure out where we're parking this rig. Sean's probably yelling at me. Nope. So he's not yelling at me yet, which means that we got to get close. I don't see anything there. There. Where are we, Sean? Normally it's over here somewhere, but like I said, it's... There it is. I think I see it. I see it. I got a beat on it. All right, guys. Sorry. I'm so used to flying here at night. I'm like, where is this place? This car is right in my way. That doesn't help. Let's throw that off so we don't blind anybody. This van needs to get out of there. Normally, like I said, it's way up. There's got to be a way that we can throw GSX to park us higher, you know, on that cargo side. So I believe we're scheduled, this is going to hurt, crunch. I believe we're scheduled to, look at how close these things are. Gosh. I'm good right there. All right, the brakes are on. We'll set the park brake. That was a nice long taxi, man. These are coming off. We are on the APU. APU is online, and we're going to shut down number one. Number one down. Let's go outside and listen to it. Sorry about your car, bro. That's not good. That's what we need, one of those buses. Okay. We are in like Flynn. We're going to go ahead and throw this off. Anti-collision lights off. I'm going to throw all of these lights off. Nacelles are off. Going to reset our view so we get the normal view now, and we'll request deplaning. Anytime. Maybe. It's waiting. Those are off. Anti-collision light. And we've got to throw that. He's going to be on that one side. Air's on. We got to get this aircraft configured for tomorrow night. I believe the Rangers play tomorrow night. Don't they play the Caps tomorrow? And then we'll be on the road, I believe, tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. You have a scheduled 1-4. Today's 1-3. Tomorrow's 1-4. So yeah, we're flying out of here tomorrow night. Rob, we're out of here tomorrow night. I'll send you a message on Discord. We got to get into Dulles one of these days for Coastal in terms of mainline flying. I just don't know how much it is yet. Are you serious? What's going on? Okay. Well, we've got the stuff ready to go. We'll drop the back. Okay. Maybe it needed a reset. I don't know. We're going to drop the back. We'll throw the aft main open. And then we'll come over here, shut the pumps off. That's good. Come down here. That is coming off. These are coming open just to get them closed again. That's what's going to end up happening. There we go. I'm going to request deboarding. Let's go. Throw that main door open. And we'll get our cargo open, ready to go. All right, folks, that's it. I'm going to run some paperwork. Like always, we got to get paid for the job. Before I shut it down, I'm going to go and... I didn't even have time to drink my bubbly, guys. It's just... my soda is not even... it's still closed here. That's how busy it was. It was a fast flight. I knew it was going to be fast. Our next flight's going into Midway. That's going to be fun. Haven't flown into Midway in, what, a year? And it's a short runway, and usually at this time of the year it's Chicago, so crap weather. You know, all that good stuff. We got to burn the APU here. We're not going to be, you know, I don't think they'll have, although they might have ground here. They might have ground services. You guys want to do that? We'll do the ground service on this one and not burn an APU. It's difficult to tell, but I'm assuming this big of an airport, they're going to definitely have, you know, at least power, so we can shut off the dang APU, which I'll take. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's request the GPU unit, and we're going to go ahead and throw the GPU online. 1, 2, APU's coming offline. Air's off. That's off. Galley's off. Good. Like I said, our next flight tomorrow is going to be cold and dark. Tomorrow night. So, what is tomorrow anyway? Saturday night? So, members, I will be streaming it live tomorrow for the membership. If you guys want to be members, just go on to YouTube and give us support there. Buy some apparel, some shirts. We got some new t-shirts coming out and all that good stuff. So awesome. I've got to write ground controller's Discord before I shut it down. And how much fuel do we land with? Gosh, that was a lot. Ops is gonna kill me. What are you doing carrying that much gas? Well, you know, oops. 15950. And by the way, if you guys want to become pilots for us, go to flycoastalairways.com, check out the requirements, and then go from there. We'd love to have you. We're going to be shutting down training here, shutting down the hiring window for the rest of the year here shortly, probably in a month or so. So that's going to happen, and we won't reopen hiring until fall of 25. So gives us enough time to get everybody trained through the system and that kind of stuff. All right, I think we're done, you guys. I'm just going to shut the aircraft down. We'll get it in a cold state, and we're done. Let's go ahead and open the door. Get you out of here. That's it. Yeah, I wish I could just click the door, but I have to go up here and do it. There we are. There you go. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Those members, thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate your support and everything else. Have a great night. and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully with a W next to the Rangers. I doubt it. They're probably going to lose. They're going to get beat by the Capitals pretty bad. I think they just got lucky yesterday. I've got to watch the game. I haven't even watched it, so I'm going to watch it tonight. All right, folks. We'll see you later. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Have a good one.
Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal Airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high.